It's your boy Jay. It's One to Supply, VBCRadio.com. We in the building.
Yeah.
Who is DJ Pill?
Yeah.
Real Reviews. Today,
What?
the boss of all bosses.
Who?
All right. I mean, niggas can't hate. All right, let's just, I got to start it.
Yeah, please.
You can talk shit all you want to.
Yep.
Not you, but I'm saying people out there that's watching this. You might have your opinions about Moose, which people have varied opinions. There's a lot of opinions about Moose.
A lot.
Well, Moose has touched people in not in an inappropriate way. But Moose has, you know what I'm saying, graced people's songs. He's put people on his gram. He has supported people, and they have become stars.
That's true.
And if that's not the definition of being that nigga,
That's true.
that's crazy. Moose has single-handedly really put a whole new generation of niggas in position to do crazy shit. Moose is a legend. Moose has gone through beefs, multiple beefs,
I very much agree
with other big Baltimore artists, and is still out here fucking y'all bitches and making money and doing all type of shit, mad gold chains and shit, guns and shit, all type of, I mean, he ain't got no guns, no more guns. But you know what I'm saying? He done been on vacation a few times, then came back stronger than ever.
Damn, vacation?
Did a joint project with YG Tech that was fire.
Yo, what?
That pretty much Pill said was 5 mics. You know what I'm saying? Let's give you a 30-second review. 5 mics.
5 mics.
From Pill. He loved
5
it.
mics.
And now we on Now They Know.
Okay, what do I do?
For Young Moose. Now they know. We don't know
I
what
don't
you
know
know. We don't know
shit,
who he
Moose.
knows. I don't know.
I don't know nothing.
I ain't talked to Moose in
Nope.
about a year or two.
I don't know nothing.
Shout out to him for doing an album cover for the VVC Life magazine.
Yeah.
And shout out to him for giving us our first interview
Yeah.
on VVC Radio on Aries Lounge when he got out of vacation.
Yeah.
So if you want to, go to arieslounge.com right now and you can check out the interview that we did with Moose. But anyway, Now They Know is on streaming. It's an album out from Young Moose. It's on streaming right now. Give me your initial impressions, yo. When you saw the album.
So my initial impression, I was actually pretty excited about the Moose project, man. I initially was not a fan of Moose, you know, the old Moose, the dumb Moose. I was never a fan of that Moose.
Mm-hmm.
I started getting into Moose at the Tech Moose collaboration, and then he had a couple tidbits here and there that I was listening to on YouTube that I really loved, and it was like, all right, cool, let me get into this Moose wave, and that's what ended up happening. So I was pretty excited about the Moose project.
I would have to say there's something that came out of that collaboration album that I won't deny, is that when Moose would do stuff on his own, and this is just my opinion, and Moose, you talking about a fan base. Whew. Moose has got an insanely huge fan base. But as an individual person that's old and whack, you know what I'm saying? And I'm clarifying, I'm old and whack. Okay? So before y'all get in the comment section with y'all emotional shit, I'm old and whack. I ain't with the young niggas. So the shit, I feel like he was just, it would be like, yo, he had a whiteboard, and it was like, yo, we have 3 main subjects on every Moose album. Bitches, guns, and cocaine. Okay? This is what we do. All right. Big on the bitches and the guns. Okay? So every album would just be, I fuck bitches, I shoot guns, I've killed everybody you ever heard of, and then I go back to fucking bitches. Like, but... And it was great. And the beach. And I'm from the mud. All right, let's make that in real big letters. And I'm out the mud. Just letting y'all know. I did this on my own. I had nothing, and now I made some shit. So just understand. But I feel like with the collaboration album, and the production wasn't always that good. The mixes weren't always great.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? I felt like Moose would just be raw. Just very raw, emotional stuff. You know what I mean?
For the street by the street.
For the street by the street type shit. Eastside niggas have candles with his face on the side of it. They pray to a Moose altar every night. Like, yo, he's a god. Like, you know what I mean? Like, niggas is really, really. Yo, I know niggas that be sitting there rapping this nigga whole verses, and I be like, bro, this is ignorant what you saying, but go ahead, all praise be unto out the mud or whatever.
All hell Moose.
Yeah, all hell Moose, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And I was just like, nah, this ain't for me. But like once I got the Tech Moose collabo, even though it wasn't, once again, that was another project that really wasn't for me per se, I recognized that, yo, Moose is giving me different flow styles. Moose is being forced to be more. And he was always a lyricist. I just felt like when you that hot and he know he hot, he be bullshitting. He get high and be freestyling some bullshit. But when he got with Tech,
oh my God.
he had to get in his bag. Yeah. And I feel like he came off of that Collabo album, and a lot of that drip that came off that album came into this. Yeah. You know what I mean? Being forced to really, oh shit, these niggas is showing my ass up. I really need to get in. And I felt like the first time I listened to this, I dogged it when we did the first review before the shit got fucked up. And you were really on me about, yo, you need to go back and listen to this again. Yeah. Yeah, I went back and listened to it. I understand why I felt the way I felt, and I'm going to reiterate a lot of stuff I felt, but I've got a lot more positives than negatives now. Yo, he did a boss move. All of the hottest niggas from Baltimore, yo, I need a verse, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, Scola, I need that verse.
I need a verse.
You know what I'm saying? Tech, I need that verse. Tay, I need that verse. Midas is on here. Whoa, shout out to Midas. Band Hunter, Izzy, I need that verse, yo. And then Moose got to be Moose. You like if you ever wanted to know what's the difference between Izzy and Moose, you got it. You got a really clear distinction between.
The same with him and Tech. You got a real distinct,
completely distinct difference between them.
Totally different.
There's a certain bravado and ego that Moose brings to songs.
I agree with that.
That I so enjoy.
I agree with that.
This. Yo, like when niggas be asking me, what's Baltimore niggas like? I have to say, I used to say Tim Trees, but Moose is now becoming that. Like this super confident, you know, a little bit of arrogant, like he got a little arrogant asshole. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of that with, you know, this serious family drive, this hustle. You know what I'm saying? Obviously love vagina. Gotta love vagina. He's really spent a lot of time talking about bitches. Shout out to that. And you know, of course, some gun and cocaine talk. But I really felt like I got to know him better because there's more introspection. Right. There's more purpose. There's more history. Mm-hmm. I feel like that was added into this. Like I said in the first review, the production is a little.
I like it.
I know you do.
I like it.
But once again, it's so trappy. It's so deep trappy. Like it was nothing exciting and super up tempo.
But this so it's the same production as it is on the Tech album. Well, not the same.
No. It's a little different.
It's different, but it's the same trap elements.
Right.
But this Moose trap element sounds better, or it sounds.
It sounds more.
It sounds polished.
Thank you.
It sounds more
right.
polished.
I was gonna say more produced.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say this. You know why? It's because Moose brings in so many different people and elements on this that you don't get tired of listening to him. You know what I'm saying? Just when I'm like, all right, we've heard, I am about to turn this off. This is getting too much. Oh, here we go. Somebody else is on the verse. All right. Somebody else is on the hook. Or there's a funny skit. Or like, you know what I'm saying? Even when he's telling stories, it's like you can kind of get past just the sometimes you'll get into a monotone space. But here you can get past it because you're listening to the story, and the stories be kind of wild. Like, all right, the chick invites him over to fuck, and then he going through this whole house checking closets, and it's just like, yo, I don't trust you, bitch. And then, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, and there's a part of me, it's like, why you don't trust him, Moose? What's going on? What happened? Like, you know what I mean? But it's a fun listen.
I was just getting ready to say, I love his. Dare I say, he is more of a storyteller in this project than he's ever been.
In my opinion.
I don't feel like,
and the stuff that I've listened to, I've never heard him be as much of a storyteller as he is now.
He
right.
was actually really telling the story, really rapping.
There's some real Baltimore shit. There's some real Baltimore shit.
The joint when he did it in the closet, well, not in the closet, he pulled a gun out and the chick told him, I'll put it away, whatever. And then he was talking about how in school, you know, he kept the gun in his dicky pocket. So it was like, I really thoroughly enjoyed this project.
Facts. Okay. Didn't enjoy it as much as you, but I'm still there. Last thing I'm gonna say is he showed y'all niggas he was the king, bro. That's all I gotta say. Tech on your ass, bro. But you squoze it out, nigga. Like you squoze out ahead. Same thing with Izzy. Like Izzy talk a lot of shit on those records, boy. He be jumping around with the guns and cripping and all that, and that's cool. But Moose
Yeah.
showed you what it was about, nigga. Like, it's some shit. And he ain't even put his own face on the album
Nope.
cover. I think that might have been him as a kid, or I don't know who the fuck that is,
but it's a dope ass
that shit
photo.
hard. And the video's
That's a
hard,
dope
too.
ass
You know what I'm
photo.
saying? Like, I'm proud of him. Like, yo, I really hear the growth in him as an artist. You know what I mean? And I'm excited to see where he goes from here. I'm going to say the same thing I said in the Tech album. I want to hear some party records. I would prefer the party records not be just straight ignorance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I would like to hear more variation on the production. That's just my personal opinion. Y'all don't have to listen to me. Other than that, really well done. You know what I mean? So let's get into wrapping this up. Lyrics between 1 and 5 mics. Where you want to go
I
with
give
it?
it a 3.5.
You're a monster for that. I'm gonna give you 3.5. Let's talk about the production between 1 and 5 mics.
I'm giving it like a 3.5.
I'm gonna give it a 3.5 as well. Let's talk about the flow of the project. How one song flows into the next in relation to the whole project.
3.5.
I'm definitely going with that. Let's talk about the artwork and how it relates to the music.
5 marks.
I'm not gonna give it 5 mics. I'm gonna give it 3. I love the album cover. I don't understand how it relates to the album. That's just the only thing I'm like wanting to know, is that him as a kid or whatever. I don't know. Now I might be able to reach out to Moose and get an interview about the album, so I'll see. I mean, he's not as antisocial as Tech is. You know what I'm saying? Like we've done actually what
Yeah.
1, 2,
Several.
3, 4. We've gotten 4. Like we had one for the magazine, one when he got out of jail. And then we got one from him before that. You know what I mean? So like he's always supported and showed us love. So, shout out to him. All right, overall project between 1 and 5 mics.
I give it 3.5. I'm comfortable with 3.5.
I'm gonna go with you on that. All right, I'm gonna roll right there with you. 3.5 on the album. Is this hip hop?
No, strictly trap.
Really?
Strictly trap.
I felt a little hip hoppy in there. All right, trap. I'll go with it. Does this have any replay value on a personal level?
Yes.
Interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Interesting. Does this have any replay value? I mean,
Yeah,
it does have replay value. Would you recommend this to a friend?
Absolutely. No choice, though.
Because he's from Baltimore and we have to support our own, please make sure that you stream Young Moose's entire catalog, and definitely this project. He did a phenomenal job on it. We hope that you guys drop a comment below. Let us know how you feel. We'll check out more. And I forgot. Anything else?
Nope. Listen, share, comment, subscribe. Let's go, man.
Let's go. We out of here. Peace.